Tuesday, Flag Day, June 14th, 2016. Same old, same old. The guy next door with the black thing, the black Jeep black thing, he's still around, but he's playing games between this and one next door around in 106. It's a new game that Marilyn, her pets, or both have come up with. This one likes Spanish and welfare. She has a little baby, she apparently lets you out around and then slaps and slaps and slaps and slaps as I record it. But only if I'm here like right now, or Margaret is here, or both of us in the evening / weekend. This is something they've started. And then late at night, that guy actually comes back in here and they go off to the room next. It's a funny thing. So somebody here obviously wants to get rid of us. I don't know if it's Marilyn, or welfare guests, or both. I don't know what they could be doing here. I do know that we haven't had maid service yet today or this week, since the person left at about 12:30 p.m. a week ago Tuesday. Nobody set foot in here. So we got a late start here because of Windows. I can show you that. Windows will be Patch Tuesday.
Flag Day, June 14th, 2016. That's some other things to do in the next. It's been very quiet all morning since dawn until just about 2 minutes ago. Kids running along the parapet, needing to get in next door, suddenly are back mysteriously. One does not know where they go, say 9 o'clock at night until now, but there you go. Let's see. Up here we're confused about who's in what rooms, so. And there we go, there's the kid. Kid wasn't there all day yesterday, but isn't there? They need to know that somebody's here. Something that got worked out with that guy next door. He's still here. He still leaves every day. And I would gladly This racket doesn't go on all the time. And it was last Tuesday, commencing with the maid leaving last week. She showed up about 4:12. Just before noon. It was going by 12:30, and I spent the rest of the afternoon having screaming kids running past. Now the next few days, nothing until Friday morning. So, and then different. Like this guy switching rooms with people are rigging it. I don't know why, I just know what. So, I'll show you around and nobody's by here either. When I took garbage out characteristically today, I saw the lemonade. They put on the units, I shattered back. The cart was stuck outside just downstairs, just the bottom of these stairs and some room. And then there's some other man, I have no idea the cost. It started down that way at the same time. I could even see that there was a cart down at the very last unit on up by that deck. TV. Seems to have to do with the woman in that silver car. It seems to be here whenever the screaming kids are. Must have signaled the screaming baby kid. only there if she knows Margaret, I or both of us will be here, and they have a pretty good idea where you're on. I'm here on Tuesday. I will make more recordings tomorrow and the next day to show how quiet it is all day until about 4. Otherwise, something new they started the last week.
Still waiting. Let's see if they move the service to later in the week all of a sudden again, so that this thing can be here all day, every day. And then see how that'll disrupt and make us move. Folks, this woman Marilyn must have something sweet and golden going on with foreigners, domestics. I think they all have Susanville records, and I think they do jobs for her and help provide extra money in these tight times. Just saying, if you had a nice business, you could launder for rooms. I have no idea what makes her want to get rid of everybody who's from a biker with a job, to a professor with a job, to anything else with a job. White, black, pink, or purple, you got a job, get out. There's something funny here. She don't want tourists, she doesn't want workers, and they got all these things. I'm just thinking maybe Laundryland. Laundry, fence, both. Well, they are going to have a lot of people, I suppose, if they start buying all this stuff now that it's going to open all around the area here in the Nugget. Yeah, there might be people with some valuable stuff you can take. Oh, well, you just have a bunch of seeming people right here. I guess that's what you want. Bad appearance. Thing inside. As we saw in last week's broadcast, she was out of here by about 12:30 p.m. So today, what? We'll skip today? What? It's all still the same.
fucking still not here. It's later than mid-April. Listen, that kid screaming. I say welfare still county where they just bring a kid to scream whenever I'm here to Margaret, and then they can go bebop to some other crib as the kid around. Where do I get my ideas? Awfully late. Consider they've got those people who are lifers down there that are already doing their rooms, getting done by 10:30. I mean, what the shit, you can't be up here by then? Oh, that's right, they're on welfare or welp halfway house bucks. Oh, they're special. Just so the public and the people buying around here understand. I'm not, they're not. Refugee with kid du jour. These things down here from Susanville are important, more important than property owners. Okay. I wonder why they never grow up and become responsible to the repressive system in honkies. Some of them are honkies. No, maybe it's the lazy assholes. And if you don't give, they'll thieve. Here's an idea. Put a bullet, put a gun to their head. Say, you want to be a terrorist? Hey, click. You want to be somebody on welfare? Or do you want to work? And we might not get everything if we pull this trigger. It might just hurt a lot. Watch them say to work. Instead of you feeding ISIS, feeding the enemy, feeding the Crimmies. I don't have to live with any of it. I'll just make the peasants do it. Fuck you. So as you can see, the Maryland drug house laundering way is take some in, put them in with, stuff them with somebody's kid for a while, have them scream all day. They're on welfare or prisoners, who cares? Run us out, and then they can go run out. There's a couple of people left downstairs, I suppose, would work. Again, you can have a welfare hotel and halfway house, just don't dare say it's extended stay or something. Call it a halfway house, drug house, sanctuary building, whatever you, but just don't call it something you want the public at. That's all. I'm way sneakier than you and all your welfare killers, okay? And then let me guess, I fucked the day away here waiting for something that's not going to happen with Screamy Mimi. Then Screamy Mimi won't be here tomorrow because they figure nobody will be here during the day tomorrow. And then Matey can come by what, between 9:30 and 10:30? Suddenly? What the fuck's the mate today? You like fucking with people, huh? But But you keep all these parasites here? Interesting. I will make sure all future travelers, everybody who buys or rents something extremely expensive that's opening around here, gets copies of all you and your people and activities and ways of doing business and who you hate and who you make the most money with. Nobody's been this late since mid-April. And it's not like they're exactly stuff packed with all kinds of business folks, especially on a Tuesday. You can't even saw yourself. You saw that Melinda one downstairs today over there. You saw somebody else at the same time working a can at that side. How'd they get everyone but me again? What am I doing? Lucky Welfare Brigade here with Screaming Kid du Jour. Color racket. Just moves people out. They want druggies and scumbags and racists, I guess. Mexican cartel criminals. White trash. Black trash. And any kind of trash. Which you can have. You can have a trash can, but it should be called a trash can of some kind. It shouldn't be held out like it's anything at all to do with normal human public. When are you gonna learn? Just looked out again. Nobody around, top or bottom, that works for the company. 10 after 2, you are coming today, aren't you, fuckface? Or is this the latest thing? First it's this, then it's that. We tried with the Wi-Fi. Now we're gonna try with this. And now we're gonna try with fucked up maids again. What I want to is, that's what you do. You constantly try to fuck with anybody, whether they're a bum with a job, or a forester, or a blue collar, or white collar, anyone who works at fucking all. You don't want them here. You just want druggies, illegal immigrants slash cartel immigrants slash ISIS type immigrants slash white and black welfare cases who get nice interest in guys with the punk bodies, tats, and the hats in the back, and they come just once. Whole bunch of different ones, but they ain't nothing but a thing going on. But the white boys giving them all rides and high-fiving them. Well, you can have that kind of Hillary-ism off that pole of Mr. Reed. They're not half as important as you want them to be. Still nothing in sight. You hear anything? Over a week now. Must not be coming today. All of a sudden. boy, they wipe the bones of these welfare cases. Get your ass over here and fix something on the schedule for paying guests. No discount max boy guest. Or advertise yourself as something other than just advertise the freaking flop house welfare pit in downtown Sparks, that close to the Nugget and all that new building. And then I won't hear. Just advertise it as a slug house. Public, stay away. And I don't care. Your housekeeping and you too busy? Somebody have a good score last night with hash or something from the cartels or Cater or ISIS? Yeah, too busy cutting up the divvy or something, huh? Having your life is here driving around for you or something? Just trying to figure out why the fuck you don't have somebody here yet today, asshole. And why I get this instead again. Like internet cut, this cut, beef, I've got an answer for everything. Got something that happens and it's all coincidence, one after another. And just for you and just for the other one that worked. Never for these parasites. I was just wondering, are you busy cutting up hash or something? Get your ass in here and cut this goddamn room clean. Parasite. Marilyn, how many of you peeps that are beloved here? How many of them might be wanted by police or something somewhere, huh? Oh, I don't know. You sure act like it. They do. If you're gonna fuck around and waste some more fucking days, huh, Jew? Merrill Jew? Fink, what is that, Finkelstein? You just don't want to be known as a Jake out here? Why? Are you proud of you don't like your Jewishness? What? You're a Jake. Be proud of it. Marilyn, it's getting late in the day, Marilyn. I had all your people out. Your goddamn welfare non-workers are taking care of sweet today. Why are you suddenly giving me the shaft with this at the same time as this fucking noisemaker here? It's kind of obvious it's only here if I and Margaret or both are around. Another one of those layered coincidences again. That only people with jobs of any kind seem to have. Was the rest of them clockwork? Yes, man. How much hash do they cut for you, Marilyn? How much cocaine and stuff, huh? How much they move for you? What makes them so fucking important and you do this to anybody with any kind of job, huh? This is what you've got running here, Marilyn, and you should call it anything but extended stay or hotel. You shouldn't even be advertising downtown. You should never hold yourself out to the public as something they should use. What do? Blame the public then for being suspicious? but not one housekeeping all day. You see where I keep the phone going all the time. It tells you what did and didn't happen for real. So anyway, yeah, it looks like we're getting the shaft. No fucking maid service today. The housekeeping's been gone for like the last 4 or 5 hours, really. And not a sign of them around. So yeah, they're giving us the screw. Because so they know you're there. So they, instead of doing the service and stuff, they stick around as making their life so that you can be confused. No, there's a guy, there's only me and my photos. There's only me and no videos. You saying? So anyway, yeah, this looks like a shithole, so they're giving us the screws again. You got a job, you gotta get out, you gotta be on drugs. Maybe they want the drugs with these fools, I don't know. I'm getting sick and tired of being here and wasting my life. Anyway, you see the time, it's what, around 2:30, no fucking maid service. We're not gonna get any, all they're doing is shoving these screaming punks around us for the druggy immigrant crap. If you're feeling the kitchen, what happens, Chiquita? You tell them all the languages. Honky Gringo here is gone one day. He's a mean motherfucker just like you and your black and your Maryland friends and your Reed friends and your connected cop friends. And you know what happens for the 4th of July? Maybe some of you play with a truckload of plastic explosives. Your kids got too close to the plane. One good home is gone. Harry Reid cries, the building gets thrown away. Now I know that all over again. And nothing else to do. There you go, folks. That's how they take working, educated people, and they prefer uneducated, breeding, welfare, drug people, prostitutes. They will actively, actually move. They'll move a guy who waits tables out, okay, because he's got a job. You cannot be at all halfway credible and responsible to stay here, folks. Marilyn Fink obviously is a good kind of, she's got some kind of laundromat going with these people. You see it today, you see it. What time? 2:30. You've been watching all these things. You've been watching how they threaten around when they do give you maid service. They cut off water, they cut off internet, they cut off, and give you noisemakers. And today you see what they get. They cut you off to regular service and give you noisemakers. All they want is normal people gone. They don't even want tourists. That'd be the thing, you know, like if they had you people paying $500 a night because you're tourists, your chowderheads, your rubes. It's not what's going on. They're getting rid of these people now and stuffing all of these welfare crimmy types in. They don't even want any tourist business here. As you can see, what time is it? And you've seen yourself, the one thing around all the other things they were cutting and pulling and threatening and doing to people, the one thing is Tuesday, not later than 2 p.m. In fact, last week it was ironic that somebody came by just moments before noon. And you see what happened today. Even though all the same people are around, those people were working downstairs on the druggy welfare crowd on the first floor. You see that whereas they could get around to that by 9:30 in the morning, you see what they've pulled again with the working people left. Fuck you, no more service, and here's a noisemaker for you. It's amazing. When all that other shit's going on around you, it is amazing the way they pull that, isn't it? Yeah, all the noise-making, service-cutting stuff. Maid service, though, like a flash. Then as soon as you, well, fuck, we've given them the water. Fuck, we've given them this and that. I know, cut the service and give them noisemakers now. Just trying to establish, Maryland, you hate the working crowd here. You hate them blue-collar, you hate them scum, you hate them middle class, you hate them upper class. You're not even trying to get tourists there. Then advertise your place as a flop house instead of what you do. But like Obama winning all those years ago, winning that Nobel Prize, you were on that TV show, right? To redo the hustle. You're a big time celebutard, huh? Here's what I think about Obama's way of doing things. Now, you're who? You're a celebutard. You're as big as the president? No. Any legend in their own mind will do it with me. So, hey, look at that. Look at it coming up, ticky-tock, ticky-tock. 2:30 p.m. local time and not even anybody approaching this door yet. So you're not coming today, are you, whore? And folks, as you can see, the latest anyone showed up was that that one time that person actually came at 2:45 p.m. That was like the latest, and that was back in April. So they're running out of time to make it today, huh? Just like that, they're off schedule. Oh, damn, we got you that inner Wi-Fi. Oh damn, we've left the water alone. Oh damn, here's a noisemaker and no maid service. It just seems like it's ongoing coincidences to inconvenience non-welfare people, sir. We follow the Obama doctrine here as laid out by Our Lady of Clinton. You see, no matter how many billions of times something happens, if we say it's lone wolf, that's how you should take it. Duh. Except you don't cut me in on the ISIS bugs, you don't cut me in on druggy bugs, you don't cut me in on hack bugs, you don't cut me in on anything, you see, so I have to be upset. And of course, this necessarily involves, look what you do to my wife and people like her. Ew. God, you're creepy people, you scumocrats. Yeah. Scummos, scum rhinos. stay in place is where you have to make plans. You can't do it, you're trying other places, you're trying to do it. And it'll take you before they stick other places, it's not your time. We'd appreciate it if you would just tell us, no, day one, this is a little bit of shit hole, don't even bother stopping. See, folks, purposely not done. All of a sudden. They weaponize everything constantly against the working class. Whether you're high-end, honky, low-end, darky, honky, whatever, spig, chink, whatever they want to call us, garbage, you know. The big shots that spit on us all. Anyway. So you get more or less constant and regular maids, housekeeping service. I can't really call it maids here. Housekeeping, of course, water and other facilities are constantly being cut on you, yes. And you're constantly given notes about things being cut. Then when you start getting, once there's nothing left to smash you with or take from you, then you start getting no linens, no clean linens, no nothing. You don't get anything. They just start in. Now, of course, the welfare people do. Of course, the welfare people must be taking at least once a week, if not more. So, I'm not just saying it. Here, I'm filming it all happening. I'm sitting here. Has someone come to a door to kill me or something even, let alone try to clean the room or be sent away? No, you'd have to be here first. Did I call someone? Did you see me call someone from 6:42 in the morning? Since all this video is running? Huh, who? And had I done it then, who'd be around to answer? They don't even have an answering service. And they're not open till 8 a.m. So here we sit again. And whenever I step out, I have my trusty video with me. To prove outside what doesn't. And so here we go a whole day where nobody even bothered to talk to me. And just like that, we're back to this crap. Thank you, Marilyn, for wasting 2 days of my week. But you don't seem to understand, because I think you drink your way through life and blow your way through life. Aye, big boy, you got some money, eat your gum. Of course, you're getting pretty hideous now for that, tats notwithstanding. See, those of us who still have an active mind and do our type of work, we can work around any clock, any time. Not coming today, huh, Marilyn? Back at you. What you don't know is I have as much freedom as you do, if not more, from worry. So I want to do is make a special deal to be here when you least expect it. Boom. I'm gonna film your ass. I'm gonna film your ass not getting it done today, tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday. Now I'm gonna go to the health department because you didn't know I know people there. They don't give a flying shit about you. Downstate, I found out. There's a few developers I know of too who love anything that there isn't. Chicken. Price of your properties here. All because you won't change the linens, for Christ's sake. You won't allow us to bring them, and you will not send anyone to so much as fucking change linens, bedding, scumbag. But you do for the welfare crimmy parasites. That's all on film, all separate. Do you feel lucky? You think I'm bluffing? Sometimes I like economy of action for a while, and this will do for establish a point. Oh, you're real late this week. It's not a good sign. Nobody has come later than this since we've been here, so that means you're not coming today. just for the welfare parasites. The ones that shift vehicles, shift rooms, don't go anywhere, don't work. Just for you. Huh, Marilyn? Huh? Is there a reason you like needles and tattoos? Is there, Marilyn? These peeps, they help you out, do they, assorted peeps? Well, let me guess, everyone's a Hillaryist. You're a raceist if you pick on the black or the Spanish ones. However, if you pick on the white ones, then you're some sort of bigot or something, or elitist. Those poor whiteys with bad records who are trying so hard. At what? So you got the whole deck of socialist wine cards, huh? And you make sweeter money off that than off the public, even in summer? I'm just trying to figure out why you're giving us this shove out again with some kind of service. It always is a service. The housekeeping service, the water service, the Wi-Fi service that is never cut for the welfare druggy parasites around your place. The ones who trade cars. The ones who are usually in the middle of the night when nothing's open anyway. Trading cars, giggling, like that. You know, that sort of thing. Just, you know, that sort of thing. Marilyn's Funhouse, huh? And then little Marilyn's just a Hillary girl. She didn't know. God, well, the office now open 10 p to 8 a.m. How you want your girl to know and be responsible for her business? I love tapes running from gone. It's so hard to say American, but it's so hard to say you're called something. I mean, you could, but it'd have to be on film or something. All of it showing originally digitized or originally recorded. I love doing that. Shows what really did and did not happen, was said and was not, by who or not. See, Marilyn, you think I'm wasting a day. You don't know how I deal with computers, do you? Maybe if you were IT tech instead of a drunk all your life. In a village bicycle of celebutards back then. I've got all day, every day for you if you want. It's the way it is. You rearrange it. You know what you're doing. It's rearranged. And if it helps show, you're just not providing service again. You just have this constant cycle of things. And we always show how the parasites are taken care of. The imicrimi parasite, any color, any race, any gender. The imicrimi always taking care of sweet for you. And anyone at all from like lumberjacks to first professional in between, women to any race. You're just, oh, there's this problem, there's that problem, why don't you get out of here? I know, We don't intend that. Oh gosh, why do you get off on this? Why do you get off? I think you meet all sorts of people that in case police ever think they see something going on, I think what you need to do is, I think you guys blame the Spanish, the black, the white, the Asian, the men, the women, and kids that you snooker in pretending to be a hotel. I think you snooker the public in so that when police might think they see something at night in the shadows, and with this room mixing, then all of you and your lifers here, what? They do what? They say the people from fill in the blank and out of town were the suspicious ones. We're goody two-shoes. Yeah? Ever hear of night vision? And of course, if I go out in daylight with all my lenses, body cameras, it might paint a different story. It might paint more like the truth. But here we go again. Somebody's shoving out the normies with the noisemaker and cut service again. It's sad and pathetic. I don't care anymore. Dan Hammond can rape people. Fuck anybody. Al Qaeda can come here and just kill us all dead. Six Ryan and Reed and Sandoval and Alabama and McConnell and Romney, fix them all. I mean, killing us reduces the debt, right? Cheaper to pay for a few Cajun killers, right? Let them waste a bunch of us. Is that right? So it's a crazy world. So this is how I'm going to pick to have fun back at it. I'm going to make it a job to show how Marilyn Fink and her friends, that's a good name for you, Fink. I'm going to show how you get by and what kind of people over time you run off, even women folk, and what kind of women folk, oh yeah baby, motor around, like right out of Boogie Nights you do love. Who gets the mega service, who doesn't have to work? And then who's always suspicious? The normies. Just want to make good, and I'll give it to all your new neighbors as soon as all the new houses, apartments, and both are rented and sold. That's how I pay you back for pulling his cut service this way with noisemaker shit. The public hazard. They're only out to 4. Not much time left, huh? Not coming today, huh, cunt? Yeah, they're back to itself as a service for the crummy crowd, the parolee crowd, immigrant crowd, druggie crowd, prostitutes, drunks, welfare crowd. Nope, it's almost 3 o'clock. I don't hear or smell, see anything out there yet. So we're going back to that shit again. Every fucking week it's some kind of service. And and just for normal people, not drug addicts, drunks, prostitutes, and criminals. Maryland's kids, which are Hillary's kids, aren't they? Garbage. Fucking shit, man. Do I lie, folks? Do I ever lie? About the essential facts. Folks, missed again. And in between the last miss and this miss, How many times did they have what service cut and interfered with that wasn't made? Now that they've pretty much run out of that crap, look what they're right back to, folks. But only for non-welfare, non-drunk, non-SSI, non-crimi. You know, their love interests, you know. Stay away from here, folks, is what I'm telling you. Unless you're a druggie, they'll probably welcome you with open arms and give you, you know, probably something to do on the team, you know. Call you Captain Blast. They have an opening, I think. One of your guys, what, died of a heart pop or something, didn't he? Maybe you could be manning a mule, you know, or some other job. But, I mean, you know, like your normal people, if you're at least like me or my wife or Big Bug, I don't know if it's any more staying the Nuggets far enough away. Pickpockets, you know, you'd have to watch too much. I think they work places like the Nugget too, as pickpockets and thieves. Now I'm just going through this to prove it exists. Because, see, I could tell people like other people, seen how many times they're in a TripAdvisor, how many different people have said over time, and I think they're all just lying. Well, no, they're not. It's a very bad place unless you're jailbait, unless you're a hooker, unless you're, you know, you got to be that Burning Man type of 365, you know, kind of mentality, burnout, if you will. You've definitely got to not work for a living. Welfare and other found money are extremely important to this crowd. And they are extremely important to Marilyn Fink. They're not coming by today. They're not coming. That's a new service cut. Folks, I never lie. I may get mad. I may blow off steam. The one thing I am is never wrong when I open my mouth. If I say somebody did or didn't do something simple, boom, I'm going to have something like this at least. Did or did not. Boom. That's the only way it can be. Zero housekeeping or other known hotel staff appear to be seen or heard on or about the premises immediate here, or its boundaries. Oh well. They say they're out till 4, but we all know that, like, if they haven't started something by 3:30, that's it for, you know, for that particular thing. You know. I'm sure they wash their hands and put equipment away before they leave at 4. There you go, folks. Purposely, intentionally skipped with a noisemaker. Another coinky-dink. It's always coinky-dinks with these Hillary-type people. They're always right. Everyone else is crazy. Always, all the time, forever. Amen. Till they're dead, then they don't care. Now you can go be right. Like, and they'll even say, you were always right, you know, you silly fuck. I love fucking you. Don't be too PC, folks. Poison. So I just want to make sure no other human being ever gets blown, ever has to have their plans busted up, interfered with, or complexed because of this welfare pit masquerading as a Nido, Kino, Bazito place for the traveling or extended stay normal public. As many have told you, do not stay here unless you are a prostitute, a drunk, someone on SSI and welfare, or supporting yourself with theft and drugs. Do not come here. That's all Maryland. When you laugh, try it. Pick up a phone and call here blindly. Just be a man or a woman's voice in the phone and just say you'd like to see, and they'll say we rent sight unseen. They won't even know who you are. It won't matter which company you get. It won't matter how much or how little the rent is. And that's assuming they'll tell you they have anything open at all at any price with any down payment before they can see or know or hear who you are. If you have to, use that phone number. Big zero is all day, folks. This cuts until about 3:45, then I give up because remember they do go home, actually walk off premises and drive off at 4 p.m. If they're not here by 3:45, they're not going to fucking be there that day. And it's not like they forget. You see the video playing, it's not even anyone to the rooms across the way. And you saw how many of them were here at 9:30 this morning downstairs, and then that one up there in the corner by the deck, all at 9:30 in the morning. And you see no one even attempted all day today. But we did get the noisemaker. Instead of starting about now, it started about 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning. That's all it's about here, folks. Welfare and making normal people, black, white, pink, purple, Martian, Chinese, Asian, blah, 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 Hispanic. If you're normal, you stop here. You're to be suspicious where there's shifty little druggy people. That's why the druggy people like to walk in front of your unit. They say, I can't get a signal here. Well, the signal really, because that's right there, is no better right there than it is right here, than it is right here. But the druggie must come in front of your place because they want someone to remember being by your door. Their usual tactic. If it was me, why wouldn't I be here where I am? Why would I be way down there? Because you are. Yeah, but word of warning, folks, if you are normal, you are any race, you are any gender, you are anything at all, any color, do not stay here unless you are in the counterculture, drugs, and crime. like I said, I proved it with, they say they have extended stay. We've made it now a whopping 2 months. I feel like I've been through a 2 or 20-year battle zone because all it is being challenged with one cut service after another, wrapped around some kind of a noisemaker, and always at the same time, and always just like directed here or at very key people, not like haphazard even. It's always, everything is done like it's ordered. And then before and after, nothing. When something does happen, it's only to people with some kind of job. Or otherwise, obviously, an old lady might live on retirement than a reverse mortgage, for example. Something you see where it comes from other than, so a job. So they must have some druggies they need to go blaming people for. Which again, this is why I like to film, whether it's this or otherwise. I love to have video around the clock, inside and outside, around dumps like this. Because notice she has no cameras. She doesn't say, I'm just a girl, I'm a Hillary USA defense. Oh God, you want me to afford a camera on a pole? I'm a piece of crap, I've got cameras. I mean, what the hell, So, anyway, I just can't have security or somebody on shift or answering phones overnight. And it's so hard to know, but I have a feeling. I asked one of the people who goes, I asked one of those people, and they said it was the white, black, Asian people that looked like they had Rolex watches in Denali's. I think those are the drug people, not my... And take my word, because I'm a girl power. We girls always tell the truth, right, Hillary? So anyway, motor in. Stay away from here, general public. It's a Hillary loser pit. I'm not saying Trump or somebody else love you. I'm just saying the style here is that of the Hillary Clinton lip, so that, you really understand when I say what type. I mean, there's the Republican types, there's KKK types, there's redneck types. No, this is HRC lib type, that they're so good, they call lots of names. Prostitutes, they give you their purse, say, help, call the police, be mister, if you give me $100, I'll drop charges. That kind of place. Do not come here. Unless you are scum, unless you are an illegal immigrant, a member of a Mexican cartel, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, whatever, a thief, a killer, and a drug dealer. Do not come here, okay? Unless you're one of them. I don't care who else and what else you are. If you are not one of those people, do not come here ever. You might see that the subjects of videos too have been rather, well, how shall I say, cavalier. See, we have here what? A red. Look at that little light. I use this to highlight it, in fact. There's a little light there. Laptop. And they're just impervious to the fact that there's the webcam on. For about 5 or 6 weeks, they could actually come by wrapped around all sorts of different services they were pulling the plug on. They've put those services back, now they're pulling this plug. You see how it works, folks? Like I say, this isn't Chicago, this isn't Portland, this isn't some This is a very peculiar area. Go ahead. I honestly, I want you to. I want anybody who thinks I'm nuts to pick up the phone and say, Jesus Christ, anything we call, any tiny, any fly-by-night, any major respected realty company is always telling us mañana, mañana. It's always the next month, and they do expect us to rent apartments sight unseen and put down deposits and everything and sign leases sight unseen. Now, if you're from Chicago, for example, or New York, and that's assuming they say they have any open before the next month or three. Very strange area, very strange. So that leaves, there's only one other place, and we're going to see if they don't have an opening. That one that used at the Nugget when Gear had it. Gear immediately sold that one. It became some sort of extended stay place. But, we'll see if we can get something there. We'll see if they have an opening, because it's just for business anyway, and we don't know how long. Most ridiculous thing. Really, if the Sands weren't, when the Sands is better than some place, it's a dump. And the Sands, could have, at least up to now, we could have had like a weekly, but the Sands is way over in Reno and way, this extra going way opposite direction just to come back. Can't get a good price at Nugget. At least not since Marnell took it over. And the only other place that isn't like property is that we know of is that executive suites thing down by the Nugget. We'll go take a look today, as a matter of fact. But don't stay here, people. No, they give you. It's constant one cut of service, punch to the face. You're going to drive yourself nuts watching all these white, black, Asian, Hispanic, different men, women, it doesn't matter. You're going to see them drunk, you're going to see them high, you're going to see them trading things at car windows and plastic and rubber bands for money. You're going to see all that, drive yourself nuts, and you're going to say, I can't sleep, I don't get service. And I'm going to say, yeah, don't come here. And you're going to find you're mad because you can't just go somewhere else. A lot of people do. I've noticed that. Even in a good time, it takes you at least 3 or 4 weeks. That's what I've seen it take other people that were really super motivated. Can't even get away like we do. But yeah, if you don't stay here, people. Just don't stay here. Unless you are a criminal, illegal immigrant, Hispanic drug cartel, some sort of mafia, Al-Qaeda, ISIS, prostitute, drunk. Do not stay here. Do not stay at anything in or through at all the Victorian Inn. It's no better there. They've got a lot of stuff that they've converted to this kind of monthly, I should say. It's really gotten to be no better across the street. Do not even bother stopping here. Like I said, it's dangerous because I've caught them trying to blame. For example, they tried to pass off that guy who would work for that Arbor company, a big Arbor truck, but the one that went to Carson City at the end of April, they tried to say that he was the suspicious, not the giggling white kids and the giggling black guys and the boom boom cars that would disrupt his sleep every night when they tried to actually say that he was the cause of that, not those people. So caveat emptor, folks, do not stay here unless you are a criminal, drug cartel, ISIS person, prostitute, welfare case, drunk. Do not even bother trying to stay at anything having to do with the Victorian Inn in Sparks, Nevada. They will constantly bat you. They'll trap you into a thing. They'll bat you. They'll biff you. They'll pull this service. They'll pull that service. Often without warning. And when usually when you get in the maid service, that means, or housekeeping service, that means all kinds of other, from water to electric to TV to Wi-Fi is going to be messed with all the time. Not, you'll find though, not for the welfare Grimmy people though, if you know, those who don't have to work for a living. Just thieve one way or thieve from the government, thieve directly or both. No, they get everything all the time. Very dear to Maryland. Yeah. No, it's just us. We're the ones that get fucked that way. You know, when we're getting the service, the maid service as it were, then so all the other ones get screwed up constantly, and then people look at you like, and you ought to see them like, oh, creamy prosy type. Anything you say. That's kind of how they act here. We're kind of shot that way. You see, if you got here and watched, maybe I've got some tapes still, like on the discs and everything, that transfer to disc. They'll be interesting. But anyway, no, do not stay here. Anyone on earth, unless you are Al Qaeda, unless you are ISIS, unless you are a drug addict, Burning Man addict, prostitute, drunk, welfare case or something, do not even bother trying to stay here. Well, 325, almost 326. I really doubt they're coming by this Tuesday, don't you? And again, they remembered each and every Tuesday alky, each and every Tuesday welfare case down there, and they just forgot about this honky up here and his wife. Oh, after all that time. But we were getting rather tit service though, all the while the water was fucking up, the AC, the electric, TV stations, you were shutting off waters and Wi-Fi's and things, yes. But we were getting sterilely maid service. Now that we've got the other stuff, damn, now the maid service has to pop again. You're so full of shit. And again, never once, never once? Are you Al Qaeda? Are you ISIS? Are you illegal immigrant, drug cartel, prostitute, pimp? Are you a drug dealer? Are you a bum? Are you a drunk? And are you on SSI and welfare? You will hurt for nothing from Aunt Marilyn. Just so people know that, okay? Don't waste your time. Don't get trapped like we did. Don't even bother coming here. There's more proof today. Everything else is services. It always comes down to service. When you're getting the regular weekly stuff on your schedule, like the parasites do, then there's always something like, oh, TV stations have to go out or be changed. Oh, this electricity at air conditioners went out. Oh, the water. Oh, the Wi-Fi. And remember, they do tell, I don't care if you're black, you're white, you're mad, there's no one young enough, old enough, white enough, black enough, Spanish enough, whatever enough. You come in here and you're halfway normal or better, they're going to put such screws to you, you're going to find all kinds of weirdos running around this place, and when you leave, that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to say it was you who was suspicious to cops. Do not come here. Yeah, boy. I don't really think anyone's coming today. I didn't hold my breath up to any windows today. Kicker isn't about an hour. I gotta meet Margaret anyway. But as you can see, here you go, Tuesday. Instead of that, we're back to since the weekend. The guy that was in there is still kind of in there, but he's downstairs. But see, he shifted. But you see, it's Obama bafflegab like Hillary, and you see, and Democrat lib, and we see the guy's still here, but he goes there, but he comes up, but then this one with the kid, and then smacks the kids to make it cry, and then and then you won't get any maid service, and then when you're gone, we have no idea what you're talking about because that woman is either gone or downstairs again, and he's back in there like he always was, and we were the crazy ones, you see, something like that, something Hillary lib like that, I'm sure. Like I said, there's many ways. There's Ryan ways. There's this. In this case, it's Hillary lib way. It's maybe because they're so far left, these druggies and criminals.